next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. DayDay Flex.
What's going
in the
on?
building, my guy.
Long overdue.
Long
I'm
overdue.
excited to be here.
Who you came with last time? Was it?
I came with my manager and C1K.
It was C1K. Because I don't know why I thought you were there for the Curly Savv one, but you weren't there for Curly.
No, I wasn't. I was supposed to, but couldn't make it, unfortunately.
You know what's funny? I actually remember, and I had thought you had posted it, but it was actually you had reposted Curly, this was months ago. And I think Curly was speaking about like his frustrations about the music shit. He's like, "Oh, you can't make music without dissing dead people or X, Y, and Z." But I had thought you posted it because I saw your story before I saw Curly's, right? And I was like, man, I'm gonna ask DayDay about this because I figured we were gonna do this eventually, right?
Yeah, for sure.
With that, like, why did that post that Curly had made really like speak to you to the point where you screenshotted it? You had to post it.
As far as it being frustrating.
Yeah, frustrating or just like music and like
Cause I feel like this generation now, like they have a certain, like they want to hear certain things. So if you're not talking about certain things, they're not really interested in your music.
Right.
And for people like me, like I want to actually make music. Like I don't want to diss dads all day. I want to make music. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
So like it's kind of watered down now with all the dissing and like it's getting to like I just want to make music, like great music. I just feel like dissing is not a part of it. Like
low-key, I feel like that like style of music is kind of like, I wouldn't say on the way out because I don't think drill's ever gonna be like on the way out like that for real. But I think it's more of like I feel like it's not really it doesn't work as much as it used to. You know what I'm saying? Like a year, 2 years ago, I feel like it worked, but like I don't think it, because I think people, like you said, like if you keep saying certain things in your music, people gonna get tired of it eventually. For sure. You know what I'm saying? We've all been there.
Don't get me wrong, I love drill music, but when I go to the studio, I try to use as much different beats as I can. Right. Try to get what I'm saying? Get my feet wet, different lanes. Try to do Afro. I try to do trap beats. I try to do a little bit of everything. Right. Try to switch it up.
I was gonna say,
show I'm a different artist.
Exactly, because you're from that Brooklyn drill era, right?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was gonna say, like, even from then to now, right? And even like your music and how it's evolved, because you have put out, you put the recent track out with Ja, which is super fire, obviously. Like,
I appreciate
some
it.
drill.
Shout out Ja Wu.
Shout out Ja Wu. I gotta get Ja Wu up here. I've been bugging. I know I gotta get that. But regardless, is like with like kind of like your evolution as an artist throughout the drill, kind of being around everything and seeing how everything. Like, where are you at right now? Because you mentioned like the Afro shit, right? And you still do put out drill records, but like, is the drill records just kind of there to hold people over for now, like, or I don't know, like where you kind of at mentally with like the music that you've been putting out that you want to put out going forward?
Mentally, I'm all the way there mentally. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm just trying to like see where I fit the best, like what lane I fit the best. You get what I'm saying? So like I would do a little bit of drill, I do a little bit of this, I do a little bit of that. You get what I'm saying? It's just like whatever I fit in, wherever I fit in. You get what I'm saying? So like I'm just getting my feet wet. I'm just getting comfortable. Right now I'm just building my catalog, trying to get the most music possible. Get it going.
Do you feel like you were kind of like stuck in that drill lane?
Yeah, at a point I think I was.
Like people viewed you that way too?
Yeah, people viewed me as a drill artist, but a couple conversations with some people from my area. Yeah. Like, you feel me? So you're gonna get it together 2024 that year for sure.
Right. I was gonna say like, obviously being from that drill wave, like what was like your entrance point? Like what was for you kind of like the moment when you were like, oh, I'm gonna make drill music and I'm gonna kind of like, I'm talking about the very beginning, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was like that entrance point for you?
I just liked the beats. The beats was fire to me. Like, it was just like, I just loved it. And I kind of grew up around people who was doing drill music. So it was just like, it fell on me. Like, I grew up around Curly, Rod Swish, Dada, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, this shit lit. Like, I want to see what it's about. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made me really step into the drill lane. And then, of course, Pop Smoke. So that made it even more lit, like, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, you give it a try. Yeah,
and then obviously, like, I feel like, of course, rest in peace, Pop, after Pop's passed, and then, like, all the Bronx stuff really popped up. Like, I feel like that's kind of like, I think you said watered down before.
Yeah, it's kind of
like,
watered down,
I feel like with the beat patterns and everything, like, a lot of that definitely did get watered down after
Yeah,
a
for
while
sure.
because everything, a lot of, not even just the music, but like a lot of beats started sounding the same.
Yeah,
too.
for sure.
So it's kind of hard to like want to be creative
Yeah.
in that space too. And I feel like I even kind of deal with this with like artists who I work with. It's like, oh, it's like hard to be creative
Yeah.
when like you have producers who aren't willing to like grow and learn and change with the time and try to do something different with it too.
Yeah, for sure.
And make music and be creative and shit.
Yeah, I feel like drill beats, like it keeps you in a box, like with what you really want to say. Cause like even when I experiment, when I go in the studio and experiment with different beats, I like more stuff comes to me when I'm on different beats. Like
Right, type shit.
when I get on the little melody, slow beats, it's like I'm fluent. Like cause I punch in, so I'm fluent when I make music. Like it's going.
Yeah.
But I feel like with drill beats, I'm kind of stuck in a little box and I have to think a little bit harder.
Yeah.
So that's why I say like I'm just trying everything. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the Ja Rule record that dropped back in July, right? So it's been almost, well, not almost a year because it's like 6-7 months by
Yeah.
now, half a year, right?
Yeah.
Since you put something out like on streaming. So like, what has been going on since July that like has, I don't want to say prevented you, but like
Yeah.
the reason why you haven't been putting out music like that?
Cause I wanna put out the best DayDay flex. You get what I'm saying? I wanna just build my catalog. I wanna have all different types of genres of music. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All different type of stuff. So that now, when I'm fully ready to like let it go for the people, for the world, I wanna make sure it's the best of me. So that's just me, like sitting back, seeing what's going on, like what Ross said. You feel me? Like just visioning what's going on. Like take
Yeah.
a step back real quick and just see what's going on and then capitalize. Once you're ready, you capitalize.
I ain't gonna lie, Rod does always have the gems though.
Yeah,
I feel like every time
for
I talk to
sure.
Rod, I'm like, you know something a lot of people don't, aren't already thinking about.
Like he says, it's okay to sit back and you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Vision what's going on, and then when you feel like your time is right, you just go at it.
Right.
That's why I'm trying to build my catalog, so when I'm ready to drop, it's coming. I'm dropping
Yeah,
consistent.
yeah.
Like that's how I'm trying to go right now.
Do you have those conversations with like Ra and Curly and them about like that type of shit too? Because I
Yeah,
feel
for
like
sure.
as like, I mean, obviously I feel they have a lot more music out than you have, right? So they've gone through more trials and tribulations in terms of like dropping shit and
Yeah.
whatnot. Do you like go to people like them for advice? Like who's kind of like the main people that you go to when you're like kind of stuck in those ruts of like,
Yeah.
damn, I don't know if I should drop, what I should put out. Shit
All
like
right,
that.
so as far as like going to them for advice, yeah, of course, because they've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah,
So they
yeah.
know more stuff than I do.
Right.
And I'm a person who like asking questions. I'm not afraid to ask questions because I really wanna gain that knowledge so it could
Facts,
better
facts.
me.
Yeah.
So when it comes to those deep conversations, I would say I'll probably go to Curly.
Curly, yeah.
Me and Curly, like we really chop it up like hours on the phone. We really chop it up. He's like he give me some advice. I mean, I give him some advice sometimes. Some stuff I know. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Vice versa, yeah.
Yeah, just a that's my brother.
So when can we get new music for you? What are we? I mean, besides On the Radar we're doing today, like what's coming next for you? Like when are we gonna get some new shit?
This month for sure.
Okay.
This month,
So
I
by the
think
time
I'm ready.
people see this, some new music out.
Nah,
Solo
yeah, for
shit.
sure. Nah, yeah, some solo.
Okay.
Yeah, by the time this is out, some fire shit gonna be out definitely.
Okay. Word.
For
No
sure.
more holding music back.
Nah, I ain't holding. This is my year. I'm going full force.
You know, it's funny when bro who was here before you, Healthy Chill, we had like a very similar conversation in the interview. He's like, yo, like I learned like a year or two ago. He was like, I learned like you got to just put shit out.
Yeah.
He's like, stop
Even if
holding
you
your
may
shit
not
back.
like it, you get what I'm saying? Even
Yeah.
if you may not like it, the world might like it.
Yeah, but I feel like you learn from the shit that people don't like.
Nah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you learn like even if people don't like it, somebody's gonna like it. But also at the same time, it's like you kind of learn like what you could do better the next time,
for
and
sure,
like
definitely.
like this is how I become the best DayDay flex that I could possibly be because they didn't like this sound, but maybe they like when I do this type of beat or this type of like flow. Like that kind of helps you grow as like an artist too.
Nah, yeah, for sure. Definitely. From when I first started till now, I feel like I grew a lot. I feel like I accomplished a lot of things that a lot of people didn't accomplish.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy.
Right.
You know what I mean? My year, like I said, 2024.
So more solo music. We have any features on the way? Any tape?
Yeah, me and Curly got a lot of in the tub.
Fire, okay.
Me and Eli Frost got something on the way too.
Dope.
Eli Frost and
Dope.
I'm about to work with OT7 soon. So,
Kwani? Fire, man. That's
about to
gonna
work with him
be
soon.
fire. That's gonna be fire. Yeah.
That's in motion right now. It's being talked about. So yeah.
You gonna be on like some Philly beat type shit?
Yeah, I got some shit up. I got
Nice,
some
man.
fire shit. The Philly flow. I got some
It's
fire
like a Philly flow, but it's also like a Detroit flow. It's like somewhere in between. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a little mix of both.
Yeah, like I'm a person. Like, I'm willing to work. Like if it
Yeah.
makes sense, if the music is fire and it makes sense, I'm willing to work. Like that's my like. If I feel like we could make great music,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna fuck with you. You feel me?
Word,
I ain't-
man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for you. Well, by the time people see this new single out now, so go check that out. More music on the way from DayDay.
For sure.
Freestyle now by the time y'all see this, so go check that out. Before we get up out of here, have you rap anything else you want to let the people know where they can follow you at, all that good stuff? Now it's time to do it. This camera on the right here.
IG, DayDay Flex, all streaming platforms, DayDay Flex. Wherever you want to find me, DayDay Flex, man. We here 2024.
Man, well, look, go check out everything he has out now. Make sure you go follow him. Go run up the new single. Go run up the freestyle. Go show him some love. Go show him some support. Love is free. Support is free. But ciao, I knew that. Till next time, DayDay Flex on the radar. We out.
On the radar, we out.
Love.
Let's go, my God.